1500 Radio, Baltimore's authentic multimedia experience. This is the Morning Source right here with the Double Shot Boys. I am the real MVP, Chief The Party Rocka. He is hashtag Mr. Got That Glow, man. And listen, we have special guests in the building. I'm not really big on setting people up. I like people to introduce themselves, so we're going to work the room from here to here. Let them know who you are and let them know what you represent.
Absolutely. What's going on, Chief? This is DJ Permiss, co-director and producer of the Pride of Kyro. I also play Kane in the series.
Kane. That sounds like a powerful name.
My name is Dwayne Bradshaw. I play Captain Chiba.
Chiba. Chiba.
Hello, good morning. I'm Eyginai Kamau. I am the writer, director, and co-producer of the new audio drama series, The Pride of Kyro.
Hi, everybody. My name is Taisha Shuford, and I play Farrah Wright in The Pride of Kyro.
Listen, that's a good last name. I got a lot of family with that last name right there. Look,
We might be related.
we might be. Who knows? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out at the end of the show, man. So I got to ask the $1 million question. How did this project even start? How? Whose idea was this? Who said, look, you know what? I got this right here, and this is what we're going to do? Who was the one?
So my brother, DJ Permiss, came to me and said, EG, I want to do a podcast, but I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I want to do something different. And I was like, okay. I asked him what he wanted to do. He explained to me that he wanted to come out with an audio drama series. And so I said, I have something for you. I took one of my books that I had written. I turned it into a script, and I gave it to him, and he immediately loved it. Since then, he just been boots on the ground, making it work.
Okay. So you sit up there, you the executioner. Okay.
I'm the creative force.
Executioner.
Yes, absolutely.
See, that's what team needs. Everybody got to play their role. I keep telling people, everybody don't have to be Michael Jordan. It's cool to be Robert Horry. And what you mean by that? Jordan got 6. Horry got 7. And he played the role.
Correct.
Role players win championships.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Teamwork.
So why would I want to be the leader of something they ain't winning?
Absolutely.
Make it make sense, man. So executioner.
Yeah, like EG said, she had an amazing book. The story was dope. And I knew that the audio lane, it was popular, but it wasn't as saturated as the visual lane in the podcast sense. And I said, let's break it down into audio form. It'll be a great way for people to digest it, and they could digest it real quick because it's audio, because it'll illuminate their imagination, and then they could come to like a judgment of, yeah, I like this character, I like that character. Yeah. And the journey thus far has been amazing. The cast has been incredible, and it's been a dope experience thus far.
That is interesting. So the podcast is based off a book?
Yes, it is.
And you scripted it. That's insane. That is different.
Yeah.
Like, people need to hear this. Like, that's something that you like,
Right.
You're at least going to be like, let me give it a listen. That's all you can ask for.
That's all I can ask for.
That's all you can ask for is the exposure. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit back and like, oh, I like that character. That's kind of like me right there.
Absolutely. Characters you can relate to.
And that's key, because when you relate to something for real, you be more willing to be invested in it.
Correct.
From a relatability point of view.
Correct.
So that makes sense right there. So,
Correct.
Okay. So you put it in play. You the executioner.
Correct.
You.
I just played the role of Captain Chiba. I had a background of law enforcement, so I kind of fit in. When he called me, like, listen,
Yo, back on the job.
BQE in Brooklyn. He's like, yo, I got a role for you. Can you read for it? I was like, all right. Show it.
So you hired the big boss. You had the big boss man, huh?
Yeah.
You got a nice stick in it? Hey, yo, that's crazy.
I was going to say it.
You was going to say what?
Hey, yo, it's crazy.
That's crazy. See, I like her. Look, since you want to put your mouth in it, all right. How you got involved with this?
Well, I mean, we all 4 actually know each other since we are little kids. And we grew up in the same neighborhood in Staten Island, New York.
Oh,
Park Hill.
Staten Island, stand up.
And so Eyginai has been writing for a very long time. And she also had her company, Limitless Works, for a very long time. So I'm talking about since we were teenagers. And so I just happened to be on the phone with her one day. And she was like, oh, my God, you're going to kill me. I'm like, kill you for what? She was like, me and Neefy, we were casting for this book I wrote, and I never called you, and I should have called you first, but I got the perfect character for you. And I was like, who? And she said, Farrah Wright. And when I read for Farrah, she wasn't lying. Farrah is Taisha, and Taisha is Farrah. In some ways, because I don't want you to listen to it and be like, that girl was wild. No, in some ways.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this petty question. Excuse me. Did you forget about her and you write something for her and add it to it? Did you do that?
I absolutely
Can we be honest? Can we be honest?
Okay, so you gonna stir the pot here. I
No,
like it,
no.
but I'm gonna stir it with you. Let me tell you what happened. We're gonna turn the fire on Summer.
Look.
We was casting, and we couldn't find a Farrah, somebody who fit. Farrah is a firecracker, a ball of energy. And I was talking on the phone with her, and she was being Taisha, which is a firecracker and a ball of energy, and it just automatically hit. That's my Farrah. So it was no part written for her. It was just like, what took me so long to have her come?
Let me tell you what really happened.
What
What really happened was when you was writing the book, right?
Okay.
She was already in play when you wrote the character, right?
Okay.
And everybody's one of them days y'all probably had a heated exchange or something. That's what friends do sometimes. And be like, yeah, I'm not going to name her Taisha, so I'm going to name her Farrah. Because you swear she a diva. So that's what probably happened. That's what happened, friend. I'm trying to tell you what happened. I don't even know you. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going to say it for all the people, but I'm going to say it for you.
Don't listen to her.
I remember that day.
Don't
See?
listen to her.
I like her. I like her. She a Giants fan, but I still like her, though. I like her.
This is gonna be a non-stop rivalry throughout the show. Right?
Listen, they started it too. I'm telling you, I was minding my little old business. They was over here with an eagle guy already, and he know about
right.
it. I was like, hey, that's insane.
You fly high.
No lie. But not like this is really fascinating. Like this is something you never really thought of.
Correct.
I think one day you probably just sitting there like doing something out the blue because you're a DJ, you're creative. We're creative people.
Right.
You know, so we think outside the box a lot. But a lot of times, we think outside the box, we don't actually put it in a form that we can actually do something really with it.
Right.
And the fact that he had access to you, and you sit up there and put it together, he knew he could execute, but he couldn't come up with it the way he wanted to come up with it.
Correct.
So that's a match made. And now you're saying all in the sandbox. That makes even more sense.
Correct.
Makes it even more magic.
The sandbox friend is just a little different. I understand. I got a few of them I still have. That I'd be like, yo, and I ain't got to think about it. It's just gonna happen.
They just right there for you.
Right.
So man, listen. So the first episode, was you nervous when you released it? Like, was you like, yo, I don't know how you gonna take it, or yo, who do I need to shop this to? Like, how was it when you first released the first episode?
Strangely enough, I felt actually excited because we did a whole premiere to release the first episode because we just didn't want to record it and then just put it out there. Like we wanted to create an event around it where everybody could come, fellowship, studio audience, the whole 9 yards. On the back end, though, we got a great production team on the back end. Shout out to Ed 8, shout out to Pop Buchanan, shout out to Luther Banks, those guys at Patchwork Studios in Atlanta.
Patchwork, I know about Patchwork.
Yeah. So those guys were really hands-on in terms of really bringing it to life from the back end. And so when we released it, I knew we had a hot product, and I knew that it's creative, and we all knew. See, it's one thing to your point of what you said. It's one thing to have everybody good in the sandbox, but then there's another thing when everybody's belief system is on one page.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody's belief system is on one page, and then when you got God in front of it, man, the sky's the limit. So to answer your question in a nutshell, I wasn't nervous. I was like, yeah, we got one. Let's do it.
Like, I'm really sitting here like, yo, that was a hell of an idea. And that's something, like I said, I did a pod. And it's like, we was visual with it. We really moved the numbers up on YouTube. We got like about 9,000 subscribers right now.
Nice.
So we really moved it up. So, it's monetized now. So
Nice.
Look,
nice.
look at monetized. Look, everybody say they do it. I say, yo, you ain't good at anything, you get paid for it. Remember that. When you get paid for it, you like, that's something worth investing in.
Yeah.
So, but like this idea that y'all really put together really has me like, yo, Why the hell I ain't think of that? and in my mind, I'm like, yo, there's still other layers they can do with that when they want to do it. So y'all put yourself in a unique lane. You created a lane.
Right.
So what's going to wind up happening, trust me, from a person that do things that works, what's going to happen is you're going to see other people going to try this lane.
Correct.
Eventually. That's cool.
Correct.
That's cool. But once again, they ain't got the ingredients like you got the ingredients, you know.
Correct.
Trust me from my own experiences. But listen, we're going to come back with more from this podcast. We're going to tell you more what's going on with them, man. And maybe get a sneak peek of what's coming up, in the future with them, man. Right on 15 on the radio, Baltimore's authentic multimedia experience. This is the Morning Source.
Your police department that you love so much arrested him for a DUI. He never got around to it. Therefore, you did an illegal search of my client's property, making any evidence you found inadmissible in court. Please take the shackles off my brother before my family hits this precinct with a lawsuit so huge your children's children will be paying it off.
Yes, indeed. That was a 30-second snippet. Episode 1, the Pride of Kyro, man, right here. On 15 on the radio, Baltimore's authentic multimedia experience. You already know the real MVP, Chief The Party Rocka. He's hashtag Mr. Got That Glow, man. I got the cast right here, man. We just having fun. Having a good old time here. Letting y'all know something so dope being presented to y'all. Like, I've never heard of this type of concept to roll out a podcast. This is insane, man. It's really insane, man. I want to get more into it with the cast. So, throughout all of your recordings for this, what are some of your favorite moments? And we'll start with the executioner. Executioner.
Nah, I have so many of them, Chief. I think the biggest one of the biggest ones is during production. We recorded this over the summer. And so when everybody was in the studio, everybody was not only critiquing themselves, but we was critiquing each other as a team to bring the characters to fruition. And so just the camaraderie that was built over this small period of time, we became like a family. Even down to our first clothing sponsor. Shout out to J. Halim, House Washington. Sponsored the whole cast, with shirts and everything. So I just think the camaraderie of the cast to bring it to life, and then the support around the show, even before it came to fruition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Boss Man.
Yeah,
Everybody got a nickname. Y'all can see it. Everybody got a nickname with me. Big
Not
Boss
everybody was family or knew each other when we first got together to actually record, and just the togetherness. Because I know for a fact I bombed the first taken. So, and it was, they made me feel comfortable and say, you know what? That's just the first take. Go do it again. And then, after that, we're here.
They was like, poor little baby, you okay?
Yeah, right.
Listen, fun fact. Every artist bomb. Every one of us in all angles. Comedians, artists, DJs, every one of us bomb. So it's natural. It's okay. You just get better from it.
Yeah.
I do a little bit.
Does everything.
How about you, writer?
I thought you was gonna start some more trouble after you made that.
No, we on air right now. Just say about that.
You started trouble.
You see, I keep it professional, right? I feel like Mason when they call it. Look, we for to keep it professional. We keep it professional, Cam.
I have a lot of favorite parts. I'm going to tell you two is to see like Dwayne said, to see strangers come together and form a family, to see them actually calm down, start laughing, start helping each other, start coaching each other through, and just seeing the pages that I've written, the words on the page that I've written just come to life. And then my second part of it is just the after editing, hearing it and seeing your work just come together. I think that's some of my favorite moments in this whole ordeal.
I think it's a little interesting for you because it's like a baby for you. Like, oh, look at my boo. Baby.
Yeah.
Look at my stinker. That's my stinker growing up.
Growing up, oh, it's becoming so grown.
Look
yeah,
at you.
So.
Look, she breastfed the script and everything. Like, look at my babies coming together, man.
Yeah.
So they're yours. So, Farrah.
Yes.
How about you?
Well, I have a few. one of my favorite things to see, honestly, is DJ Permiss and Eyginai come together and do this because they are brother and sister biologically. And
well, I thought that was G14 classified, but it's not anymore. Okay, all right.
They are brother and sister, and I've known them for a very, very long time. You know, I know Permiss is very creative and has always had all these creative ideas, and I know Eyginai has always been a writer. And so to see those two come together and really produce something, and I told them, like, they like to say, when I say I'm proud of you guys, oh, it's all us, it's us. Yeah, that it is us, but I am proud of the two of them because, like, a lot of times we have our goals and our ideas and we keep them as such, a goal, an idea, right? Oh, I have an idea to do this, and we don't execute it, and they executed it. I'm talking about I done flown out, me and Dwayne have flown out to Atlanta for the weekend to do our parts. And they casted, they mixed, they mastered, they put on a red carpet event for us to do. Like, this became like a big deal, and I was just super, super grateful to be a part of it. So that is one of my favorite things, just watching the two of you work together. I'm super proud of you two, and I'll say it a million times. But another one of my favorite parts was just sometimes I felt when I was there, I was co-directing with Eyginai. Because I was giving so much advice to, like, you know, because every time I hear something, I'm nope, they can do it over, do it over. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't
it.
it.
Some more zest with it.
Right.
Put some more feeling into it.
And so watching some of the people, like, start off, like Dwayne said, and like you said, like, start off timid or maybe bomb it a little bit. And then to hear, like, every episode, every week, I'm like, no, they sound like that. It's amazing. When I listen to it, I'm still surprised because we were in the studio, but we didn't necessarily, we don't know what's coming up next. Like, I don't know what the next episode is entailing. So I get excited.
And to think, she almost wasn't part of this.
I knew it was coming.
Just to think, yo.
Preach the word.
That's insane.
Preach the word.
That is insane, yo. But listen, but she really showing her sign. You know, Aries like to be bossy and everything, so she's like this, like this. So she wrote direction. Absolutely, trust me.
So that's what you took it?
I know better. Sorry.
Oh, you know, okay.
I know better. I'm my bad. But so I'm gonna ask one more question that I didn't think I was gonna ask. So besides me being part of season 2 somehow. Can I say that in there like that? And my brother would say, slid in like baggage class. Right? Listen,
She gonna write you in like she wrote me in that.
yeah, you
game.
better. Oh God, that's on me. On me. I'm gonna be some old regular guy. I promise you. But so what's your favorite episode? I know everyone got at least one episode. You're like, that's my favorite one. And they don't have to be out yet because, you know, they're coming out, slowly rolling out. What's your favorite episode so far?
Thus far, I think the last one was like real good. It was intense, man. It was, you know, and I know you ain't listened to it yet, so I don't want to give it all away, but it was real intense, and it left you like wanting more, like that last piece of salmon over some nice jasmine rice.
You talking about the piece that the ladies usually try to take off your plate in the beginning and you miss it and like that? Gosh. I felt that in your emotions. But listen, I ain't gonna lie, yo, we hate that. I can't stand.
Why do you hate it?
Because
you should expect it.
no,
You
because
can't
no,
hate
no,
something
no.
that you
Because
should
if you
expect.
wanted it, you would have ordered it yourself.
No, but I ordered what I wanted, and then you ordered.
That's what I wanted for me. So no, but see, this is what happens. See,
Okay.
I'm allergic to seafood. Not so much thing I go that seafood route for yourself. So that's selfish, knowing I can't eat that. You want to be in my world, my bowl, eating what I got going on. No, eat that death you eating right there on your plate. Well, that mercury in it. What's your favorite episode, brother?
My favorite episode, I think the last episode of the season.
There's better not be no Broom situation.
I can't talk about it, but
Of course not.
it's intense. It's intense.
Yeah.
So, Ryder, you gonna follow suit with them, or you got your own?
I think it's the first episode because it introduces each character to the world in their own element and way. And you just get to see everybody, and it leaves you it leaves you saying, well, who's that? And, you know, wanting more of each character. The first episode really does have the majority of characters in it. and it introduces the world to each of my
Your babies.
yeah.
Look, she said, "My." There you go. Like I said, they're your babies. Like I said, you breastfed
Each
them,
of my
taught them how to
creations.
walk and all that. You did all that. You got that. Like, wait. Hey, talk to me, Farrah. What was your favorite episode?
I love seeing every character that's so strong become so vulnerable, and there's a moment in this entire series that every character gets vulnerable. So I'm looking forward to some episodes. I want to go with Dwayne. This is going to be left on a cliffhanger, and you're going to be mad. I was mad when I read it. No, I'm mad, and you think because I could get like a little insight. I'm like, tell me what's happening in the next season. She's like, nope, can't. I'm telling you, at the end, I was like, what? This is it. Like, what happened? So I think that cliffhanger is going to be like a to everybody. I love that. I love when movies end like, wait a minute, it's going to be a season 2, or it has 3. To be. Yeah.
And 4.
Yo, I always like shows and movies with layers. So while you say that every character has a vulnerability moment for real, I love being invested in stuff like that. Because I'm like, okay, 9 times out of 10 you watch any show, you got someone that's your favorite, someone that you love and hate at the same time, someone you can't stand, and someone you keep your eye on like, I wonder how that's going to work out.
Right.
I think that's the definition of a good show.
Correct.
So the fact you talk about every character like that, they got their layers, that's interesting. That's something that people want to see. Something like I will invest in. So I'm listening to you.
And then also too, that to add to your point, I think this is why the audio was so good, because there's no visuals. So, the visuals is always going to manipulate the person's mind. Like, okay, well, that's how that person look. Okay, but now it leaves the mind to wander, and so everybody's like, it's sort of like people listen to you on the radio, right? But when your voice might be different than how they envision how you really look. You know what I'm saying?
Always as a kid back in the day, like, oh, that's what that is? Okay. like that's how it be. Like I won't say names, but I've run across some people from radio in my life, and I was like, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes sometimes that's what it is. Be like disappointing.
It's a good surprise.
But then sometimes be like, oh, okay. Okay. So you want to be stink, huh? All right. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I understand completely, yo, but listen, please tell the people how to follow y'all, how to watch the pod. Anything that y'all need to tell them, please tell them, because I believe this is an amazing thing y'all doing.
Thank you, my brother.
This is very groundbreaking stuff that y'all doing. You can feel the togetherness in this room right now. And I know they can feel it over the airwaves. This feels genuine.
Thank you.
This is just the start of something. Like I said, plus I'm be on season 2, y'all. Y'all already know.
That's it.
I'm in the building. I better believe it. I don't know. Somebody get some smoke with me in there. I don't know. We're going to make it shake. I promise you. But once again, get the information on how to find y'all, how to follow y'all on social media, how to be able to support y'all.
Absolutely. You can find the Pride of Kyro over all social media networks at the Pride of Kyro. At the Pride of Kyro. Also find all the information about the cast, everything, www.theprideofkyro.com. You can see Meet the Cast. Everything is on there. Follow us. We'll show love. We'll follow you back. And, yeah, we appreciate the journey. Just, Chief, we appreciate you for giving us the opportunity to even come up here, talk about it. You know what I mean? If there's anything I could share with your audience, is just, if you have an idea, you have a vision, just execute it, and you can meet cool people like Chief that'll give you an opportunity to spread your talent to the world. So thank you, my brother.
Listen,
thank you so much, Chief.
Listen. At the end of the day, for real, it's my job to extend the plug.
Yeah.
That's what people got to understand. You got to extend the plug. Let people do what they want to do with it. Extend the plug, though. It's not my job to gatekeep anything.
Correct.
I don't think it's nobody's job to be always honest.
Correct.
Just go ahead, do your thing, and if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. But you can't say, yo, you did. No, I gave you an opportunity.
Correct.
Something I can never do to anybody.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So I will always do that to anybody.
Thank you, bro.
And it was a good sign. Shout out to my brother Twist with my boy.
Yeah, shout out to
good
DJ
brother.
Twisted,
That's
man.
my brother, man. Listen, he family. He 1,500 family, so he already
Yeah.
vibes, man. But y'all want to share your own social media? Follow y'all? You? What's your social handles?
I mean, at guess.
You don't want? I get this pub. What's wrong with you? Take this free
plug.
pub, Farrah. What you
Let
doing,
me get
Farrah?
this plug.
Come on, Farrah, get your pub, yo.
Let me get this plug. My name is Taisha Shuford.
AKA Farrah.
Farrah Wright. You can find me on Instagram at authentically Taishu. That's authentically TYSHU. And Facebook, I'm Taisha Shuford. I don't have a Twitter and TikTok. I don't even know what's happening on there. So you can find me on those two. Yeah, and the Pride of Kyro and the Pride of Kyro. And Kyro is spelled KYRO.
There you go. See?
And I'm Eyginai Kamau, and
You gotta spread it out. You gotta spread it out for the people.
I was
for the
going
masses. Listen. I wasn't even gonna cap. I'm like, you gotta spread that out, baby. They're like, Eyginai, what?
Eyginai, and you can find me on all social platforms at Eyginai, which is EYGINAI.
They butchered your name in school. I know you did. What is that? Easy? Is that Eyginai? I think it's
I've
Eyginai.
been called everything, but the weirdest one is I think I was in the doctor's office and they was like vagina, and I'm coming here.
You know what? Oh,
I know
listen,
his name.
cut her mic off because I just caught all that. That was a double entendre she gave you right there. This is a very morning show. We're gonna leave right there. It's a morning show. Jeez. Hey, look, it's 8 something in the morning. So I'm like, cover your ears, darling. Big boss man, you got away from man?
I got Facebook, Dwayne Bradshaw. That's pretty much it.
Listen, I love Facebook engagements, to be honest. They're my favorite still.
Yeah.
You can get real conversation on Facebook for me.
You can.
Yeah.
IG is like the Wild Wild
But
West.
it's you telling your age when you do that.
Not really. No. I'm cool. My age, I'm cool. Man,
Absolutely.
I won't say my age on air, but
I thought you said you was.
At DJ Permiss on IG, Facebook, at DJ Permiss. Follow me, I'll follow you back.
oh, now one more thing. Now, how do you balance doing all this and still be a DJ? Because I understand from my point of view, because I'm a DJ and I hold this down and I got a lot of hats I wear, and sometimes it can be a lot.
Right.
But I feel like if you got the right structure, you can pull it off. How about you, man?
I really, to be honest with you, I just sacrificed and put everything into the production. I cut everything off because I knew it was going to be like real intense. So eventually, we'll get back to DJing, but I just put everything into the production.
Sound like a true soldier, don't he?
Yep.
You know what soldiers do? Sacrifice. That's what it sounds like right there,
That's
man.
it, man.
But listen, man, I appreciate y'all coming through this morning.